Okay, I'm back and I am officially certifying myself as the crazy lady because I'm coming out with something a little bit more insane. So I just got an awareness from me, and it was based on a conversation I just had with a friend where I realized that the speed of manifestation is almost instantaneous right now. And I made a video just a little while ago about wherever you put your energy, it grows. Um, this is sort of reinforcing that, but I'm sort of going to ask you guys to experiment and do this with me so that I don't have to convince you, and maybe you will see for yourself that this is actually happening. So what I'm going to say to you is this force that 2020 has been promising to be is here, okay? It is an energy where everything we choose, ask, or think about will happen. It is happening. I can't say that enough. So what I'm going to say to you is if you think about getting a cold, you will create it. If you think about getting sick, you will create it. If you think about eating an ice cream, somehow the ice cream will show up in your world. If you think about a vacation, you will have it. Now, that sounds crazy because we've all come home, but if you ask for something, you will receive it. But as long as you're not fixed on how it has to show up. So if you're like, I need money, and suddenly someone comes and gives you a watch or a bracelet, and you don't recognize that that was money, you will not be able to see that the universe is gifting. Yes, it seems like most of us are stuck at home right now, but within that framework, what I'm realizing is we've been put at home, we're being allowed to declutter and actually together create a collective consciousness that is better. Now we have choice. We could sit home and dwell on how crap things are. And I personally, this is my fourth day of being quarantined, and I just was like, if life gives me a quarantine, I'm gonna have that quarantini and I'm gonna have a great time. And I am doing all the things that I didn't get to do at home. I have not complained for a moment. I am actually enjoying it. I have put lipstick on just for this video, but then I realized from my friend Guinea that it's worth getting dressed up once in a while. So anyway, cut the long story short, what I'm going to request all of you guys to do is if we could together, just today, make a list of 10 things that we actually desire, that we want. And for a lot of us, it might be just to go outside. I get that. I don't know how it will show up. But if we could spend this evening just writing down and focusing on the stuff that we desire, not focus on what we don't desire. Do not go there. If you put your energy on not being sick, you will pull sick. So put your energy on what would it take for me to be fitter, stronger, healthier? What would it take for me to have money and food for the next 15 days without any issue? What would it take for me to have more money or be able to pull in some income? Because a lot of people are worried about their revenue streams right now. I'm saying don't get into worry. Just ask a question. If you don't even have to try and figure things out right now, if you ask, you will receive. This was prompted entirely by a conversation I had with a friend who was very stressed about his money flows. And I said, please don't stress. Please don't try and figure out. I gave him a bunch of questions. 2 hours later, he called me up to say, I have revenue. I have 3 people who've called me up. They need me to do this. I'm going to make some money, and it's going to be incredible ease. So we want you to ask the questions is there's 3 types, okay? What would it take for me to have whatever it is I desire with total ease? And also, what is possible that I don't think is possible, that if I allowed the possibilities, would actualize a different reality? So I want you to ask, because you think I'm home, these things can't happen to me. But what is possible whilst I'm home that I don't think is possible, that if I allowed the possibilities would actualize a totally different reality? What is possible with my revenue streams? What is possible with having more of everything I desire? Go only to the things that you desire, okay? Humor me. Make a list of those things and then just put your energy there. And put the energy on the question of what it will take as opposed to how. How is not your problem. What will it take? And then something will show up. So my friend got a call, hey, will you do this for me? And then he has to go do it. But he didn't have to go out looking for the guy. The guy came to him. That is the power of a question. And right now, I have a sense that the universe is allowing you that. So the more we put the energy on the things we don't like, we are sprouting them up with the same ease. And what we're trying to do is infect people with the idea that put your energy on what you want, put your energy on what you want, and then watch it grow. So maybe I'm asking you to do this with me. Pick 10 things, 10 small things and 10 big things. They will not show up right away, but know they are showing up. And you can also ask the universe, could you give me a sign that these things are actually happening? Okay, and what will it take? It's a great question, because it's not God give it to me. It's what will it take? And what that means is I need to be willing to do what it takes. So would you be willing to play with me and try this? And then I won't feel like I have to convince anybody. You will get something. Something will pop into your world today, tomorrow, day after, that will convince you that, hey, when I ask, I do receive. Because my belief is this slowdown, this lockdown is actually decluttering so that the universe can do what it does at the speed that it's willing to do, and we can be sitting waiting to receive it. So again, I'm requesting for a collective energy and an opportunity for us to try something better. I'm going to put the 3 questions in the caption here so that you know, but it's what will it take for whatever it is that I desire with total ease and joy? What is possible for me with that I don't think is possible, that if I allowed the possibilities would actualize a totally different reality? And lastly, what else is possible? Okay, and how about what more can we create with this energy? And how about we share that with each other? I think it would motivate each other, and if it's not happening for you, you'd see it happen for somebody else. And could we just see what this would create? I don't know that it is, but my sense is this is a time for that to happen. So would you play with the crazy eternal optimist? And let's see what we can create together. Thank you.